Ta-da! I finally got my hands on the Natasha Denona palette, the Sunset palette that is. Look, I'm not gonna lie, it was very expensive. By far, it's the most expensive eyeshadow palette I've ever bought, ever owned. Prior to this, it was the Tom Ford Quad eyeshadow palette, which was the most expensive, but now this is. So let's have a look, shall we? So I bought this the other day from Sephora. And originally I didn't have the means to buy it. I was just literally browsing, and then I happened to pass the Natasha Denona section. I was like, ooh, I've heard a lot about this and I've never really wanted to buy it because it was so expensive. And you know, as you do, you swatch it on the back of your hand, and I just instantly fell in love, and I was just like, oh my God, I shouldn't have done that. This is just insane. And then I looked at the price and I just nearly had a heart attack. But I mean, let's just appreciate the packaging. I'm gonna open it up to show you. I'm just gonna flip this up so you can see. Oopsie, my finger just like grazed it. No, it's not perfect anymore. Anyway, how gorgeous are those shades? I'm all about the warm tones. If you know me well, you'll know that these are the usual shades that I wear on a daily basis. Now guys, I've not swatched it. I haven't touched it, not played with it yet. I wanted to film it for you so you can see my reaction and just the swatching as well. So before I create a look with this palette, I'm gonna do a little swatching for you because I know you guys are interested in that. Let's go ahead and swatch. So guys, there's 15 shades altogether in this eyeshadow palette, and the first one I'm gonna show you is Atmosphere. I've just dipped my finger into the pan. Look at that color payoff. That was just one swipe. Look at that shimmer. Really gorgeous. All right, we're gonna go in with the next shade now. I'm just gonna clean my finger off. All right, next one is Sinai. This one is like a matte terracotta brown shade. Now I've got Ice Gold. This is another shimmery shade. Might be hard to pick up on camera because it's a white shimmer. Maybe I'll do it again. Hope you guys can see that. Next, I've got Mandarin. Oof, look at that color. This is a beautiful, almost like an iridescent shade of like orange shimmer and yellow gold shimmer. I have a feeling I'm gonna fall in love with this color. I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, yep, I'm gonna love it. This next shade is Bronzage. Another shimmer shade. Ah, look at that. Yes, queen, that is definitely me. Has my name written all over it. Beautiful bronze shimmer shade, guys. Next, I've got a rich chocolate brown matte shade. That would be perfect as a soft, subtle eyeliner. That shade right there. Next, I've got Obeyed. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Oof. Sorry guys, my dog's in the room. Peppy, shush. I'm trying to do swatching. I've got Horizon, a matte orange shade. I might do that again actually. The mattes don't go on as smooth. Now I've got Sundazed. This is a real goddessy gold shimmer. That one right there. I might pop it over again. Gorgeous. Next shade, another matte one. This is shade Terra. It's more of a deep brown. Not as deep as the other one that could pass as an eyeliner, but it would be a nice shade to smoke the lower lash line or just create a bit of a smoky look. And now the next shade, I've got Bermuda, like the Bermuda Triangle. This I would say is a transition shade or like a base shade. Another matte one. It's like a soft pinky peach. And now I've got Morgana. This is a orange shimmer. I feel like it has a little bit of red or pink undertone through there. Very nice, I love that. I've got another matte shade coming up. The next three actually are all mattes. This is Panjin. This is the only red matte shade in here. Love a good red eyeshadow. This next one is probably the darkest shade of them all, which is Ignis? I'm not really sure how to say that, but it's pretty much like a black matte brown. Very rich, very dark. And then I've got here the last one, which is Soul. And it's just a bright matte yellow shade. It'd be a good transition shade, that one. All right, so I'm just gonna go with the flow and create like a nice look using this palette. I'm really not sure what look to go with, but I'm just gonna go with it. So I'm gonna use the Zoeva eyeshadow blending brush. It's a 228 Luxe Crease. That's exactly what it's called. And I'm gonna dip into, what is this shade? Bermuda. And we're gonna use that shade as my base or transition. I'm gonna pop that all over my eyelid and just slightly above the crease. And bring it out a little bit here. I'm gonna pop a little bit more, just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna do the same on the other side. So my base color is now on. I'm gonna move on to the second color and build on top of this. I'm gonna use Switch brushes, which is the Ray Morris No. 7 brush. I like it because it's got more of a tapered tip just to get into the crease really nicely. And I'm gonna dip into the matte shade Sinai. Then I'm gonna start on the outer V and blend in. The colors are really nice to blend with. Like it's very soft, really easy. It's not chalky at all. It just blends so seamlessly. Oh, I really love that color. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. I'm gonna move on to the third color, and I'm just gonna basically deepen the outer third of my eye with a much more richer, but not that dark of a brown color. It's still a matte shade, and it's gonna be Terra. And I'm switching brushes again, something a little bit more smaller now to fit really nicely in that crease. And it's basically a smaller version of the other Ray Morris brush that I use. It's just a smaller one, a teeny tiny one. This is Ray Morris No. 8 brush. And I'm gonna start with this, oops, got to tap off the excess there. Basically as close to the lash line as possible, and then blend up slightly into that crease. Sorry, I'm like not facing the right way. So just keeping that mainly just on the outer part of the outer V. Majority of the color will be close to that lash line. So you can see a difference already. We're just slowly building on that, building on the colors. Just to deepen that part. And I'm going to take that No. 7 Ray Morris brush and just blend lightly up here, just so there's no harsh lines. It's all about the blending. Love. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Okay, still onto the same color, which is Terra. I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to use the Zoeva Smudger brush in 226. And I'm just going to dip it into Terra and smoke that lower lash line and connect it to the top. I'm going to stop about here. Dip it in again and do the same on the other side. Alright, so next I'm going to go in with the shimmer shade now. I'm going to basically place that on the inner third of my eye. We're going to go in with Bronzage. And I'm going to use a flat eyeshadow brush this time. This is just by the Mecca Cosmetica brand, the concealer brush, but I just use it as a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm going to see how this goes on with a brush, otherwise I'm just going to use my finger and press on the pigment. It's not too bad with a flat brush, but it's just a bit softer. It's not as pigmented as I would with like my finger. I might just use my finger actually, get a better color payoff. That's better. So guys, tip 101, if you're finding that your shimmer shades aren't showing up, either one, spray your brush with a setting spray, then dip into the shimmer shadow, otherwise just use your finger and it works really well. Just like that. I'm going to do the same on the other side. All right, next shade is going to be another shimmer one. It's going to be a brighter one this time. It is the Obeyed, same brush, and I'm going to keep this part, this shade in the very inner part, inner corner of my eye for a pop of light, and it just really, doing this really opens up the eyes that much more when you have a brighter color in here. The same on this side. Love. And I'm going to switch brushes now to a smaller one, a pencil brush, and this is the 230 brush from Zoeva. It's just a pencil brush like this, and I'm going to dip it into Obeyed and then go in here just where the tear duct is and connecting it to that inner corner that we applied that same shade. I'm getting real like Sunset Goddess vibes from this look. So far, loving everything about this palette. I'm just gonna grab a fan brush and flick away the fallout from the shimmer. Okay. I think that's pretty much the look. So I'm pretty happy with the look so far. I'm just gonna pop on an eyeliner now. This is the Bobbi Brown long-lasting eyeliner. Is it long-lasting? Long wear waterproof liner, sorry, in the shade Hazy Brown. Oops. And I'm just gonna tight line the top waterline. The trick with this one is if you just push or like lift up the eyelid like this and then pop it on like that, I find that that works for me. When you tightline your top waterline, it means that when you go and apply your mascara, it just gives the illusion of thicker lashes. So good tip, this one. But it just ties everything in together really nicely as well. And if you're going to choose an eyeliner to pop on your waterline, make sure it's waterproof because otherwise it won't stay. And this one is a waterproof one. Love it. Now, moving on to mascara. So I'm just going to curl my lashes up first because they're looking pretty sad. So my favorite lash curler, it's the Surat one. Just going to curl them up a little bit. If you have straight lashes that grow downwards, this lash curler is the best for it. Or for any lashes really, but in particular. It's the only lash curler that works for me. Alright. Mascara, my favorite at the moment is the Chantecaille mascara in black. It's new, so it's still a little bit wet, the brush, so hopefully I don't clump my lashes. Always start at the root of the lashes and wriggle up. I've got another clean spoolie right here so I can just separate it if I need to. Alrighty, so almost there. I've just got my mascara on. I'm going to go back into the Zoeva smudger brush in the 226 and dip into Volcano just a little bit, and I'm just going to darken the lower lash line just a smidge, but just on the outer part. So not going in all the way. Just a little. Perfect. Now we're just gonna pop on a lipstick. So I do have lip liner on, and yes, I did overdraw my lips a little bit. And I used the Bobbi Brown lip liner in Nude. And for lipstick, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Liquid Lip in Uncuffed. I've not used this one before, it's actually the first time using it. All right, so this is the final look. I kind of turned it into an evening glam, but meh. I thought I'd go for a darker lip instead of a nude like I always do. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe for future content. I think I made a really good decision in purchasing this product, this palette. So if you're after a beautiful, high quality, warm eyeshadow palette, definitely go for the Natasha Denona one. It is very pricey, so save up for it, but it'll be well worth it. And yeah, if you're interested in any of the products that I used in this video, I'll pop all the links down below so you can check them out. And for now, bye-bye.